Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Now we've all been through those days where we just simply don't feel like doing anything at all, where we just simply tend to procrastinate on the things that we actually want to get done. And by the end of the day, we're like, the day just flew by and I never even accomplished anything. And this is something that I myself struggle with at times, and there's lots of people like me who struggle with the same thing as well. But guess what? There's actually a couple of things which we could be following in order to effectively and efficiently manage our time and just simply get more things done in the day. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all three things that I personally love to follow just to maximize my productivity and just get more things done in the day. So let's get into the video now. So the first and foremost hack, tip, whatever you want to call it, that I have for you, and this is one of my favorites as well, and that's plan your day. I cannot stress enough, guys, how important it is to actually have a list of things that you want to get done in the day. And you could keep like a small pocket diary handy in which you prepare like a to-do list and just make a note of things that you want to get done in the day. Now, this is something that can be done in the morning, first thing after you've woken up, or maybe if you like to plan your day well in advance, then you could do this on the previous night just before you hit the bed. And that's something that I personally like to do as well. I love to have like a proper structure to the following day, and that just helps me sleep better and also makes me feel a lot more secure and content from the inside, because I know what things actually need to be worked on because they're important, and the things that actually aren't very important and can be left for later on. Now moving on to the next hack that I have for you guys, and that's keep the tech away. We're all living in this digital age nowadays where it's just nearly impossible for us to stay away from our cell phones and our tablets and our iPads and all of our electronic gadgets, basically, for that matter. And these things like constantly keep buzzing away in our pockets like mosquitoes, and even on our tables and basically all around us. And it really is very, very hard for us to, like resist that urge to, pick up that cell phone and check that notification which just popped up. And you really do need a lot of self-control these days, because these apps and these devices are created and designed in such a way so as to keep you consumed and occupied all of your time. Now, for people who are working like proper 9-to-5 corporate jobs, there's a certain number of things that we need to get through in the day and even report to our managers by the end of the day. And what happens, for example, when you get like a WhatsApp message while you're working? You decide to check that WhatsApp message, but then what happens after that? You don't keep the phone aside. You either decide to open up Instagram or maybe Facebook or any of these social media platforms. And what happens after that? You sort of like get sucked into the matrix, and then just end up mindlessly scrolling through random posts and liking random pictures. And, by the time you even realize, half an hour has just gone by like that. So for all those people, it really is very, very important to either keep your phone on silent or maybe just keep your phone aside, maybe in a separate room or something, and that's just going to help you be your most productive self. Now, for people whose work revolves around using social media a lot, I think the best way to actually keep a track of how much time you're spending on these devices and these apps is by checking your screen time regularly and keeping like a limit set on each of these apps on your phone. And this is possible in most of the smartphones these days. If you've got like an iPhone, what you need to do is just go into the settings, and there's going to be a section which says screen time, and over there you can set limits for each of these apps that you have on your phone. And that's going to help you in being a lot more productive and efficient with your time. Now, I personally have been using social media a lot over the past couple of weeks, mainly because I've been trying to build something. And I prefer to use these app limits that I have on my iPhone, and these just help me a lot in not going overboard and just being a lot more productive with how much time I have on these devices. Alright, so the third thing that you can do to be more productive in the day is by going ahead and subscribing to my channel. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon as well, so that you get notified every single time I drop a new video on this channel. Now, I was kidding, guys, that's not how you become productive, but still, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button because it really does support me a lot. Now, the final hack that I have for you guys is try and finish off all the important and the chunkier tasks which you have at hand first before you go for the easier ones, because a lot of times what tends to happen is that we aim to check off all the easier and the unimportant tasks first, And then as the day passes, we start to lose motivation, and lethargy kicks in. And by the time we know it, it's the day is already over and we haven't finished any of those important tasks. So what I would rather recommend you try is just go for the difficult, the important, the chunkier tasks first. Just try and get them out of the way. And even if you do miss out on any of those small, unimportant tasks, it still doesn't feel as bad compared to when you actually miss out on an important task, let's say. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope these 3 hacks help you in becoming a more productive you. If they do, please let me know by commenting down below, and I'd be really happy to know that. And you know the drill, guys. If you enjoyed watching this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Share this video with as many people as you can, and please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!